Hello, YouTuber. Remember Good Morning Vietnam? I never saw that movie. I have to see that movie. I do. I have something in my mind that I want to talk about, and like I keep debating if I should or shouldn't. Cause I mean, I wouldn't mention anything. Hi, Mr. Roarke. I wouldn't mention like names or anything, but it's just that I'm not certain why though yet, because they still didn't respond to like when I asked. The point is like if I say, well, I don't like to panel up and talk about, you know, my cancer because I don't want, my feelings hurt, because people they can tend to do that sometimes. Anybody who knows any backstories knows what I'm talking about. Um, but then I feel secure enough to come up and chat. I don't know if like I had said or done something wrong. I wasn't under that impression, but I did get like a strange comment from them saying sorry about the other night. I don't really know what they mean. So, and the live stream isn't up anymore. So I really don't even know. So my point is that that's kind of, like hurting somebody's feelings. Like just like randomly leaving them like hanging, like to say something and then they don't even know what you mean, but then to go back and look and see that, something was on that I thought was kind of like really good. Hi, Homeless in America. That I thought was, a pretty good live stream, and we were talking about really interesting and important stuff. And so I'm kind of surprised, but then when I had seen some kind of a thing that was going on today, I'm not really surprised because I'm not one to be like, I always feel like people see other people as they are. So usually that's how you can tell how somebody is. Like if you meet somebody and they're gossipy and they gossip to you, then they're gossiping to you because they are a gossiper, and they see you as a gossiper. If somebody accuses you of being like a cheater, it's because they see you as a cheater. If they accuse you of being a liar, it's because they're a liar. If they accuse you of being a thief, it's all about being able to wrap your head around it. So if they can wrap their head around like the most ridiculous things, like if they can wrap their head around somebody cloning themselves to, somebody with like one device too, just a telephone, just a phone. um, but if they can wrap their head around, I mean, somebody making a bunch of clones and going everywhere and doing all kinds of crap, that's because they they do it. So it's easy to understand for them because they are guilty of it. So whatever somebody accuses most people like of, it's because they see people as they are. So if somebody's like accusing people of being gossipers or toxic, it's because they are. If they really think like that somebody would email themselves when like I didn't even really come out with the videos about emails and stuff for a long time because I didn't want to give that person any credit. and I didn't want anybody to know my email address. But then, of course, somebody had to like put it right on their channel and publicly, print it out there. So yeah, now I get emails from all kinds of people that I didn't give my email address to. So hey, thanks for that. And I still wouldn't do something like that. So just saying. So how's everybody's day going? All right. Everybody having a good day? It does kind of suck to be the type of person who uh uh I guess makes a conscious effort to not be what they dislike in people. Hi Don. I'm so sorry to hear about what happened. I really am. Stuck. But I always like to think that the people that were put in our lives, even like if they passed away, that they're more of a gain than a loss. You know, it was like a gift to have them there in your life. And, no amount of time to take away memories and things like that. You're welcome, Don. I always think that, like you got to think of all the people in the world. You were the one gifted with that person. You know, they could have been in anyone's life, but God, for lack of a different word or any other word, what it might be, greatest of the deities, who knows, but that they picked you to have them, to have in their life. But I'm very sorry to hear that. It's funny how, people, nice people always seem to go through so much crap, isn't it? Kind of weird. It is surreal, isn't it? Been uh, uh, 37 years, right? Yeah, 37 years since my sister passed away, and I still think of her quite often. Quite often. If I see somebody who looks like her, you know, like Haley Mills, God, she looks so much like my sister. How long were you married, Dawn, if you don't mind me asking? It's strange though, isn't it? Like people, um, they take a lot of stuff for granted, in life. I don't think it's that they take it for granted so much, but well, like, homeless in America, um, now I mean, I wouldn't think you would have that. Is that like a channel that you have, right? You do have a channel, Homeless in America. I think I saw that. I think I subscribed too. What was your wedding song, Dawn? If you don't mind me asking. I always like think I don't know, like do I think women probably put more thought into like the wedding song and stuff like that, but sometimes um more than words. That sounds familiar to me. Who sings that? Oh my God, I have it in my head, but I it's like right in my head, and I just can't. Extreme. Yeah. What other song did they do? They did. Oh yeah, and they. Yeah, it's extreme. They did. If you don't like what you see here, get the funk out. Yeah, I feel like I probably saw them in concert. They're from the yeah early '90s. Yeah, you're right. 'Cause I remember in um '92 when I was working at the strip joint, cocktail waitressing. Hey Tommy, how are you? Are you having a nice night? Yeah, I looked for that live stream from the other night. I couldn't find it on your channel with the thunder and stuff. I saw the video with the thunder, but not the actual live. Did something happen to it? It was a good live stream. Tell me whenever you want to do like the interview. Yeah, they would always at the bar that I play at the bar that I worked at. They would always play that song, "Get the Funk Out," and then would also play, "Give it away, give it away, give it away now." Remember that one? Who's that? Is that who did that? Give it away, give it away, give it away now. They had good music back then. Red Hot Chili Peppers, yeah. There you go. Roller coaster. Bam, bam. I like red hot chili peppers. Oh, you made it private? Yeah, that was enjoyable. I like talking to you. You got a lot of knowledge. Oh, cool, Tommy. That's cool. I'd love to interview you more, just to, because I think it's so interesting that so many people are under the impression that, broken homes cause a lot of the issues in people. But I feel like, that you came from this, um, like with stability, like you said, that you had lived in the same two houses there, your parents had. And I know, I wish you could come up here and then I would go up there tonight. Definitely. I liked it too because it took me away from watching, uh, you know, hi, Linda. Yay, Linda's here. I love that name. You don't meet many people with the name Linda. Hi, Bobby. Yeah, I know. I saw you had to get your boys ready for bed. I'm glad to be, and I know it sounds funny to be, my age and say I'm glad to be my age, but I really feel like I went through some great times and eras of, the 70s and the 80s. The 80s were great. The 80s were so awesome. You know, just so like they were the 80s. You could buy a tape, like that tape, and the whole tape was good all the way through. So I bet a bloody, huh? All those buildings with the heat bouncing off them. Today was just so hot. It's either pouring out or just so hot out. I would love to have a pool. I drive by this house sometimes. Yeah, right. Shout out to the 80s. They were telling you, man. You go to a concert, sometimes you go to a concert and you know a couple of the songs, but not everything. I mean, back then you see AHS 805. What's AHS? Oh, 80s. You see AHS 80s. What's AHS? I love the nightlife. I got to boogie on the disco. Please don't talk about love tonight. No, I didn't know that they had one. American Horror Story. Did they? I'll have to check it out. I just remember going to concerts so much. I remember going to see Aerosmith. Ah, Richard Simmons. If you ain't Sweating to the oldies, and you ain't coming in here. I know, and he just disappeared. I mean, I remember I went to see Aerosmith and they played Last Child. Take me back to South Tallahassee. Bum, 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 bum. And the whole audience was just dancing and like Steven Tyler. You know, I've seen him a couple of times. And hi, lactating ladies, just feeling. I don't know what that is, but yeah, you get that filter thing. Yeah, I don't like that. Mr. Rourke, can you just remove that comment? You don't have to remove lactating ladies, but Richard Ramirez, the people caught him, you know, the people like on the street because they were showing pictures of him all over the newspaper. Yeah, we're good. I just don't want to. Is that picture? Well, do what you want to do. I don't care. You know what? These people are sometimes whatever. Um, do what you want to do. As long as you're not insulting anybody in the room, because I like all these people. And oh, I know. Remember when I whip out my big 10-inch record of a band that plays the blues, and train kept rolling. Hi, Sean Mac. There was a band that used to play at the bar that I would go to, called Toys in the Attic. No, Richard wasn't the Hillside Strangler. The Hillside Strangler was two guys. Uh, it was oh god, it was the two guys. Can't remember what's in the show too. Yeah, their name was Toys in the Attic though, and they were like, uh, remember, I was actually too young to be getting in there, but you know, sometimes if you just can't, well, this is back then. If you just sit down the devil, cool. Oh, Richard Ramirez, uh, uh, Midnight Strangler. They have a song called Midnight Strangler. Oh, Last Child is great. There's another one too. I like. Oh my god, I can't even think of it. Or the Walking in the Rain. Walking in the Rain. Is that what it was called? Remember, Walking in the. Oh, Walking in the Sand. Was that it? Oh no, no, no. Oh no, 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 no. Remember, walking in the sand. Remember, kings and queens and I can't remember. How about Seasons of Wither? That was a good song. Seasons of Wither. And Train kept a rolling, of course. That's awesome. On a train, met a dame. She was handsome, kind of looked the same. She was pretty, from New York City. Walking down the old valley, I'm in love, but I just couldn't tell her so. And I am the Lord of the Skies. Yeah, that was a good one. Like, look at yeah, I can't remember the rest of it. It is Kings and Queens, isn't it? And you know what one we're forgetting is the one that was like their most popular. Oh, I gotta take that off here. I'm so sorry. Is the one that's the most popular was Dream On. Dream on, dream on. I saw yeah, I see so many. I mean, God, I saw Heart. They sounded just like the album. My first concert was Loverboy and Quiet Riot. Loverboy and Quiet Riot. Loverboy, I love. And Mike Reno, and he had the leather pants on. Sheena Easton and Prince. You got the look. You got the look. I'm here to please. I'm even on my knees. And he did. He like dropped to his knees, Mike Reno. Do you know that one of Loverboy's band members got swept over the side of a boat by a big wave? Dead. I saw 38 Special. Yep. Oh, Roxette was the one who sang You Take My Breath Away. Now I saw Limp Bizkit, but not Corn and not the Cranberries. Although I do love the Cranberries. Remember in Clueless, and he had to get his cranberries tape. Zombie, zombie, zombie. Eh, eh. See, one of my favorites of theirs was You Have to Let It Linger. Um, Sonic Youth. No, I never saw them. My favorite one from 38 Special was Thunder Light or something Lightning. What's L7? I saw TLC. Hi Tiger. The two lead singers from her. Do you mean the girl from Cranberry? I think it's a shame that the guy from Corn, the lead singer from Corn, killed himself. Really? I think it's a shame the guy from Linkin Park killed himself. That is just so sad. What a voice. Hang on, Sloopy. Sloopy, hang on. Sloopy. Oh yeah, Linkin Park. It starts with one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep this in mind. Oh my God, how's it go? Acting like I was part of your property. You can't do that little like auto tune thing. And they also did the other one, right? With one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. That was them, right? I love Chris Cornell. Audio Slave. Audio Slave. To see yourself is all that you can do. Ah, who's that? They suck? Who's that? 3 a.m. Is that the one by Antebellum? Oh no, that's it's 3 a.m. I must be lonely. That's is that Matchbox 20? I saw Matchbox 20. I saw Creed. I like Creed. I don't think so though. Lincoln Park is, I mean, their voices together was really, really, I mean, they were talented. And the thing is like, um, a lot of times when somebody, like goes, I mean, every single song that he wrote or sang was basically saying that how sad he was. And he talked about how depressed and sad he was, so often. And then after he kills himself, of course, people will say things like, oh, if only I would have known. Why didn't he say something to somebody? He did. He said stuff to people all the time, right? I mean, all the time. I was surprised about the guy from NXS. I saw Dancing. I saw Dancing with Suicidal Tendencies and Metallica. Yeah. And believe it or not, the freaking guitarist from Metallica had oh, I love the cult. The guitarist though from Metallica, I'm to blame. It sounds like a great show. Yeah, it was in New Hampshire, but the guitarist from Metallica, his hand, he got a cramp in his hand, and he had to stop playing. They had to like make this short time. You know who I saw? Christopher Cross. Remember him? When you get caught between the moon and New York City. I like him. Now nothing either of us can say or do can change the way we feel today. Sometimes love just slips away, and I'll never be the same without you. Yep, I saw him, and it was pouring rain. Yeah, for free, for free. It was for free. Yeah. Um. Hey, but it was pouring rain, and it was outside. So there was like so many people just sitting there waiting for him to come on in the rain that uh, he was like, I know he probably didn't want to go on because of, like, of course, the equipment and stuff. And yeah, he's saying that. Yeah. So what he did was he came out with just the girl, they brought like three stools and the guy who was the drummer, he played like a bongo or something, and then he had another drum that he worked with his foot, and then it was just acoustic. He had a girl who sang the backup. You know who else I saw was that girl. Oh, Yvonne Elliman. Hi, Teddy. I saw Yvonne Elliman. The girl who sings "Don't Know Why I'm Surviving Every Lonely Day when there's got to be no chance for me. My life would end." Remember that? What is that from? I've heard that. He's banging on those bongos like a chimpanzee. I've heard that before. Isn't that from a song? Soundgarden. Is that the other people were saying, um, yeah, yeah. I can't think of if they keep saying yeah in it, like in a weird way. You know who else is kind of sad? Um, that they died is the guy from Alice in Chains, right? He was pretty talented, and he just, oh my God, unreal. That black dog is wearing avian. I don't know who Lane Staley is. How about Mickey? What the hell's his name? Mickey. Oh my God, Mickey Avalon. What do you say when you when you run out of drugs or something? He goes, "Don't do drugs without me." Mickey Avalon. Oh, I've seen Motley Crue many times. Lane Staley, yes, yes, Lane, yeah. How that fucking guitar is excellent. You know who else is kind of sad? Not kind of. It is sad that they died. Is the guy from the Beastie Boys. The guy from the Beastie Boys. Beastie Boys are so timeless. The Beastie Boys, fucking love them. No, please, to Brooklyn. What did you do when you came home and found her in bed with another guy? Oh yeah, you come to say the rooster. He ain't gonna die. I don't think I like them. I don't like that rooster song. I like Rage Against the Machine though. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Through hands. That was such a great album, License to Ill. Brass monkey, that funky monkey. And I'm sorry, I am a Limp Bizkit fan. I like Limp Bizkit. You ever see that movie? Oh my God, it was just in my head now. It was with Halle Berry and oh my God, what the fuck was it called? It was a one word. All right, Don. It was one. Oh my God, what the hell is it called? All right, or I might check out Tommy's later. I probably will. It was Halle Berry was in it, and she was married to this guy, and her husband was the killer. Him and his friend, who was like a cop or something, and she was like a psychiatrist or something. I feel like Robert Downey Jr. was in it. Oh my gosh. What the no, Tommy, talking with Tommy D. What the hell is it? And Limp Bizkit did a remake of No One Knows What It's Like to Be This Bad Man. To be this it was oh my god. Bye Dawn. Thank you for coming in. What the hell was the name of that movie? Yeah, they did Behind Blue Eyes. Gothica. Yep, you're right, Karen. And it had that ghost girl in it, and she would stand in the middle of the road in the rain and like move in that like juddery movement. Oh, that always freaks me out in the movies when they do, when they're doing ghosts. And I think the first time I saw it was yeah, Gothica. Yeah, Gothica. You're right. That was a good movie. Imagine that. Yeah, they do that juddery movement for the ghost, like in 13 Ghosts and that other movie too with Kevin Bacon and the girl was like buried in the wall and his friend was the one who had killed her and he was like trying to dig it up because he kept seeing was the edge of something or Kevin Bacon was in it and the girl was like coming across the floor to him but she was moving in those juddery movements. It was freaky. It shit freaks me out because I believe that if ghosts walk they probably are pretty fast, Like you can't really get away from a ghost. Not that, I believe that I would be attacked by a ghost. I'm just saying. Yeah, that song was in it. I see a red door and I want to paint it black. Remember that? Stir of Echoes. Yep. Oh, you're good. You are so good. You make me want to play trivia with you. Oh, movie trivia. Movie trivia. With Sally Field and Kiefer Sutherland. Is that the one you're talking about, Rourke? No, does she kill him at the end? Does she kill Kiefer Sutherland at the end? Yeah, I was just talking about that movie the other day to my daughter. Yep, I was just talking about that the other day to my daughter, saying how terrible that must have been for. Well, I know it was a movie, but what I'm saying is how terrible that would be. How she was on the phone and she was like saying, "Oh, she does kill him." Good, good. I like Sally Field. We don't see her much often, but I do like her. I like her in Steel Magnolias, which I'm sorry I did like Steel Magnolias. I like those kind of movies where somebody go like Sudden Impact was that with that woman Shelley Locke or something or she used to date Clint Eastwood, and it was kind of along the lines of a Dirty Harry one. But I like it when somebody goes and gets you know, pays back the people. Don't you? Yeah. Kiss Me Goodbye was that? What movie was that? Was that something with Ashley Judd or something? Remember that one with Ashley Judd and Tommy Lee Jones was in it, and her husband. She was in. Oh, Double Jeopardy. Double Jeopardy, and she couldn't be tried again. Not Shelley Long. Not Sherry Long. Shelley Long. No, it was something Locke. Sandra Locke. Sandra Locke. Yeah, Locke. Sandra Locke. What, and Kiss Me Goodbye? I haven't seen that one. but Double Jeopardy was good. And that lady who was in jail with her, and she said, "Well, you can't be tried again, so you could go up to it." Remember? Yep, freaking guy. And they raped her and killed her sister or something, and she went and she shot them all. That was like, remember that movie, I Spit on Your Grave? Remember that one? That's pretty disgusting. You know that movie, Last House on the Left? Who was that? Was that John Carpenter? John Carpenter who did that? Me with her hubby and Pat, but she's on him and so I never saw that one. Kiss Me Goodbye. You know what one I did like, which, and I'm not usually a big Steve Martin fan or even like Lily Tomlin fan, but I like All of Me. Did you see that one with uh like Steve Martin? He Oh, okay, yeah, and the All of Me is I'll have to look that one up. Kiss Me Goodbye, because I like James Caan, but in that movie, see, I'm not big on Steve Martin. Like, I didn't think The Jerk was as funny as everybody made it. Like it was seemed to be, you know. But I liked the movie All of Me, and Lily Tomlin, like he was her attorney, and she dies, but she goes into his body. So one side is him and one side is her. And like and then there was like this Indian guy and he goes to the barber and he's going, "Put the hairpiece on my head. The hairpiece on my head. I have the hairpiece on my head." And the guy keeps going, "Hairpiece on your head?" You know what else I like was the John Candy one, Summer Rental. That was a good one. And the lady, she like lifts her bikini top because she had gotten a boob job, and she goes, "How do they look?" And he goes, similar, similar." And they're like on that boat, and they're saying, "Oh, can't you sing us can't," to the the guy, the captain of this boat. He goes, "I'll sing you a little sea ditty." And he starts going, "Love, exciting and new. Come aboard." It's a love boat thing. And all those people are in his freaking house in the summer rental. And the guy's laying in his bed with like he broke his leg. And the guy's laying in his bed with his dog watching the Smurfs. And he comes in and he's like, "Get out." He says, "Can't you see I'm watching the Smurfs?" And John Candy goes, "You ever see the one where Papa Smurf beat the hell out of the guy with his cane?" And I thought it was funny. And I like John Candy and Uncle Buck. That was a good one. Well, I'm going to end the live because I know there's other live streams going on, and I don't want to, I'm still polite and don't step on toes and everything. So, but who? John Candy in Vacation? Was he in Vacation? I can't remember if he was or not. Remember when he saw like the principal and she had that big mole on her face, and he was like, Mrs. Melanoma Molioli. Molioli. All right, everyone. Okay, everyone. So good night. And my phone is so freaking hot. Oh my god, these phones. Oh, god. Peace, love, and tacos, everyone. Bye.